Hello, my name is Grace Stryker, and I will be speaking on behalf of the implementation of drones into the Ralph Wilson Stadium. Let's first define what a drone is. Filmmakers put a twist on these small aircrafts by attaching cameras to them. These drones have the ability to freely fly over a vast amount of land, gaining a large variety of views and shooting angles. One of the first drones that were used in sports was at the Sochi Olympics, which filmed skiers and snowboarders as they went down the slopes, gaining different angles and views and up-close and personal looks at the athletes going down the slope. The U.S. government and the Federal Aviation Administration do have restrictions over these use of drones. However, the NFL has worked with the FAA to receive permission to use these drones for sport broadcasting purposes. The Buffalo Bills team would benefit from the aerial footage, which assists in the development of game strategies and analyzing player performance. It also allows them a chance to watch game footage, which is a bit different from regular cameras. They can watch these footage on themselves or on opponents. This means they get a more in-depth look at the line of scrimmage, player positioning, tendencies, placement, and much more. When comparing the camera angles from a normal camera to a drone, there's a distinctive difference. In the photo used from the drone, we are able to see the amount of spacing between each of the players, which is extremely important in football as the players need to run in and out of these spots to get a touchdown. Now, let's talk a little bit about the fan experience. In-game fans receive a different angle by looking at the Jumbotron during the game. If not, then they would be looking at the same view for the whole game. However, through using these drones and displaying the images on the big screen, these fans during the game also get a greater game experience. For the fans that are not attending the game, they're able to watch it on TV still. Through watching the game via footage obtained from the drones, these fans will gain a viewing experience that makes them feel as if they're at the game as well, sitting actually, just like all the other fans in the seats. Another great aspect of the drone would be the fan cam. Now in the past, cameras just have to scan the crowd and zoom in on people sitting in their seats. With the drones can fly around and get up close and personal with the fans, which fans absolutely love seeing photos of themselves on the big screen. Let's look at some concerns regarding the drones. Some of the main concerns that come to mind when talking about the use of drones during sporting events is the issue of visibility. The first area of concern regards the players. Player interference with drones may raise some questions from those in the Buffalo Bills organization. However, these flying objects remain above the heads of the players, never interfering with the line of play. The drone flying above their heads does not distract the players from what is happening on the field due to the fact that it is out of their field of vision. The photo below in the document provided shows the use of a drone at a practice facility. You can see that the drones do not affect teams, players, or the coaches. The second group of individuals that raise a concern when speaking about drones would be the fans. One might think that these drones would interfere with the viewing experience, however, that is not true. These drones are seen as small objects from the fan seating area. They're much more inconspicuous than the cable cameras that are currently in place at the Buffalo Bills Stadium. The camera in place presently glides along long cables above the field. This view is much more of an obstruction than the drones. Therefore, the fans would be benefiting from the switch to drone cameras. The final area of concern involves a recent game disturbance due to cable cameras. During the Oklahoma vs. Iowa Insight Bowl game, a cable camera actually fell down during gameplay. Although it avoided players, it proposed a threat to players on the field. While this seems to be a threat for the usage of drones during games, it's also a positive thing when speaking about the use of drones. See, the cables that hold up the cable cars are unpredictable. They can come down at any time, even though they seem to be very sturdy. The drones are extremely predictable pieces of equipment. For one, a licensed pilot of the technology controls them at all times. Somebody is always attending to the drone and directing where it should go or how it should move. These drones are also very predictable, as users know that the drones can fly for only 15 minutes at a time. This means that the pilot of the drone will know when to bring it back down before it runs out of battery. In conclusion, the Buffalo Bills' investment in the use of drones would be extremely beneficial for the franchise as a whole. The teams, players, and coaches would all reap the benefits of this new technology, as it would allow them to receive a whole new perspective of the sport. But providing a different view of the game, scouting, and game preparation is made much easier. Buffalo Bills fans would also enjoy the benefits of the use of these drones. By giving fans an opportunity to watch the game through a different viewpoint, the fan experience would be enhanced greatly. The implementation of drones into the Buffalo Bills operation is a wonderful decision for the organization. Thank you for your time.